All right, friends, welcome in. We're officially live here on another Coinranker review. I'm your host, as always, Adam, VC Adam behind the mic. If you're listening in on X, if you're listening in on Telegram, we're so happy you're here. It is unprecedented times, guys. The sitting president and the first lady have launched a meme coin. This is all since last time we had our stream on Friday. It's been absolute chaos, guys. Liquidity has kind of been sucked up in the markets and has gone to these memes. But you know what? People have made profits. They're starting to circulate some of those gains, and that is a fantastic opportunity. Why is it a fantastic opportunity? Because if you can identify those projects before others do, and you can start to see new capital entering those spaces, that is where the real money is had. And let me tell you a little bit about this show, right? So we run this show right now every single Monday and every Friday. And we just added Friday last week, and it was a real hit. And the purpose of it is to really, really give kind of some, attention, right? Some attention to projects that are using our buy bot, and also give them an opportunity to grab the mic and tell us what they're doing. Now, we have an audience of actually a couple thousand collectively through all of the restream exposure we have. Remember, we're restreaming this right now on our X main account on CoinMerge, and of course on our Coinranker suite through our Trendy here. So not only is it a cute little robot, but it's also an awesome X account that you guys need to follow. That's why I have it up here. But we're restreaming on both, and more accounts to come. So it's only going to be more and more exposure for projects if you guys want it, right? If you guys want it. Now, I did want to mention something too. It is super easy to get on this show. I've had a ton of people message you, how do I get on the show? How do I get on the show? It's really simple. First, you need to make your way to the Coinranker suite on Telegram. After you do that, go ahead, and if you haven't already, add the Coinranker bot to your group, give it permissions. You're going to want to use this buy bot. Not only is it supported on, and I'll actually show you off to the right here, Solana, Polygon, Shibarium, Base Chain, BSC, and of course, ETH. But you're able to get low-cost trending that is highly effective. CoinMerge has been an industry leader on spaces and tech in this space for years now, and we now have a buy bot that is used by tens of thousands, but we want to be the leading buy bot. So I need your guys' help at home, right? If you're not already using the Coinranker buy bot, please install it, give it a shot, see what you think, if only even to get a spot here on the show, and we hope to have you. Now, once you have it installed, then you're going to click apply for listing. Once you do, you can then select how long you would like to trend for. Any of those trend spots, guys, get you a spot here on the show. It's really that simple. And that's probably the coolest thing about this, right, is that with just a few clicks, you can get on the show, and we have our show twice weekly now. So that's how simple it is. Now, we do have a sponsor today as well, and this is another thing you can do as well. We have sponsors every single show. Either it's us or our ecosystem, or it's a project. In this case, it's a project. We're actually going to be covering them first, so they get first pick at exposure. But that's another thing you can do as well. If you have any questions on it, reach out. Let us know in the community chat section. But with that being said, I think it's time we get into these reviews, guys. So have a lot of love for James over there, and I know he's really big on Purple Bitcoin. So I'm curious to see what they're up to, because I've actually haven't really kept up to date with what they've been doing. But I mean, like 5.8 mil, that's higher than when I saw it last time, which is great. So let's take a look. 5.8 mil volume is still phenomenal here for Purple Bitcoin. Obviously, we have the idea of like Bitcoin strategic reserves floating around, sailors excited. Obviously, this isn't a Bitcoin directly. This is Purple Bitcoin, but it's in that meta, right? It's in that meta. And we're going to hear from AlphaKong here soon to tell us everything we need to know about Purple Bitcoin. But before we do, let's try to play a little bit of catch up to see what is going on here. So I'm going to pin all the details for you guys at home to follow along with. Let's go ahead and post it in the community choice section. Let's do that right now. Okay, cool. Awesome. Hey, I appreciate you. Appreciate you, Alpha, being patient, hang around. Definitely looking forward to hear what you got to say. But looking at the essentials first. So again, volume looks great. Market cap, awesome. Again, you wouldn't really be able to tell that a massive meme coin, two of them launched on Solana, sucking up all the liquidity. It looks pretty healthy overall. Obviously, there's been ebbs and flows, huge spikes here, taking us all the way up to double-digit millions. The big thing for me is there's still attention, right? There's people buying dips, the volume's still here, and the holder distro still looks really just as good as when I originally saw it, right? So still looks very, very good here. Nothing really jumping out to me that would be, a big risk per se. You can see top holders blasting with buys, also sells as well, but at least there is a good history of buys. Let's go to their socials, and then I'm just going to turn it right over to AlphaKong because he's been waiting patient. So, okay. So let's see. Divlin saying purple Bitcoin should also be a great idea for a meme coin investment. Maybe we've got to put it to the test. Got to see what's up. But let's see. So they have a nice little community formed here. 859 people in their Twitter community. It looks like, and this is what really dropped my attention, right? They got Da Vinci doing streams, guys. Da Vinci, the legend, the buy just $1 of Bitcoin man himself, talking about them. Interesting. Oh, and thanks for the shout. Look at, they made a banner and everything. Okay. Guys didn't have to do that, but appreciate it. So you can see they've been posting here. Also did some trending, some banner ads on trucks. Okay. I like it. All right. So kind of doing some out of the box marketing, not just the normal stuff. Also, of course, posted up on roundtables. I do want to say too, this is even before I hear from AlphaKong. This project has just been around and proved itself for so long. If you guys want any coverage on CoinMerge, if you haven't already had it, feel free, drop me a message. We'll get you a little discount for being a featured project on today's stream. That is a benefit. I do have to say that is a benefit of being on the stream today is you do get an extra little benefit as a little thank you from me to you. If you want to seize it, you don't have to, obviously, but if you wanted it, CoinMerge coverage, you'll get a nice little discount on all of our packages. If you want them, just drop me a DM directly. Remember, I'm never going to DM you, so you have to DM me. I'm just mentioning that now. So stay safe out there. But I like what I'm seeing so far. Okay, well, let's hear from Alpha. Alpha, welcome up. Let us know what we need to know.
Hey, Adam, glad to be here. Can you hear me all right?
Oh my God, the most clear microphone we've had in like 3 streams. Yeah, man, I can hear you great.
Wonderful. Purple Bitcoin's a professional project, so we got to have professional microphones. But super happy to be here, man. Yeah, we could probably do an entire show based on just the stuff that's been going on with this community. I mean, it's just been incredible what we've been able to accomplish, especially just because, it took the president of the free world to launch a coin in order really to stop us from breaking our all-time high. I mean, I'm sure you could see it on the chart. But we've been doing some really, really exciting stuff. I mean, we held right during that big liquidity melt, and the Solana network got shut down. We've been fundraising like crazy. I think we're up to about $50,000 in community funds that have been donated to the marketing wallet. We have gotten 2 new listings within the last 2 weeks or so. Some whale members came together and got us some listings on Ascendex and by Finance. We have some really great community members that are really deep into the Web3 space that just have a ton of connections. So they've been kind of using their resources to just kind of connect us wherever we can. Obviously, you saw the trucks and billboards that are getting put up. I mean, those are just paid out of people's pocket. That people just want to support the project. They see the potential, and they're putting their money where their mouth is. What else really quick? We just submitted our application to CMC, and we have Fast Track is about to be paid, or has been paid. I'm a little behind on that one, but yeah, I mean, things have been going great. We're on version 3 of our website. We've had a more advanced version, seems to be launching every 2 weeks, but now we got one in a custom code environment with interactive charts, and the Moonshot game integration I think might be going in there pretty soon. But yeah, I mean, things have been going great for Purple Bitcoin.
I can tell, man. And you know I'm going to ask, right? And maybe there's a couple DGens that are wondering as well. The famous words of Da Vinci, just buy $1 of Bitcoin. Has he said it yet for Purple Bitcoin? Has he said, just buy $1 of Purple Bitcoin? Has it happened?
I think he's bought more than $1 because he actually went on his stream and he realized that he only bought one the first time. And he's like, I'm actually going to buy more Purple Bitcoin. I know that clip's floating around.
All right.
Yes.
All right.
So as far as we know, he's still holding. They keep bringing it up on the Mr. M show.
Let's go. Let's go. I love it. I love it. And you know, he's deep in the trenches, guys. A lot of people don't realize, like, he made his money on Bitcoin, but much like us, we love crypto, right? So for certain projects, you know, it makes sense for him to involve his brand and Purple Bitcoin. I mean, it's right on the money with like what he's most known for, being ultra early to BTC. And again, Bitcoin is insanely in the meta right now. I did have one more question for you. As far as targeting, I guess if you want to call them Bitcoin influencers, is there any kind of focus on maybe doing like sailor raids or anything to kind of grab his attention? Or what is the direction you guys are mainly focused on when it comes to that sort of marketing?
Yeah, sure. So I actually have a meeting tonight with a marketing team over in Israel. I've even trying to juggle that, but yeah, we actually have raiders that are going 24/7. You know, we pay some of them, and then the community also chips in. So we're raiding any real big crypto influencer that you can think of, just to try to get some attention. I mean, we Michael Saylor would definitely be one of those people, or Elon or any of the Wall Street Bets accounts. I mean, we got a KOL partnership with Kuno and Caleb O'Soul and at Kuno on X. We've noticed that our marketing strategy has been, we've experimented with a lot of different things. We've spent a lot of different money. So since we're a community project and everyone votes on how we move forward and how we spend our funds, it takes a little bit longer. But what we've noticed is that the price really rises when we stack our wins together, and then we kind of just use our marketing funds to kind of throw gas on the fire. Like I always try to explain it as like, it's like a speed boost in Mario Kart or a multiplier. So we'll package together a couple listings, a couple spaces, big announcements, wait for a good day in the market where Trump's not launching a coin or something that could derail us, and then that's when we'll really splurge and try to get that next leg up to develop a floor.
No, I think that's the best way to do it, right? Like the way I like to think about short-term marketing is it is short-term, right? It's like junk food. It tastes good. It satisfies you. It satisfies the community, right? The people you share it with. But then it's gone and you feel kind of like shit. So it's about already having a solid basis, some excitement, and then, like you said, throwing fuel on the fire, really getting things going. It's kind of like, okay, I know we're hyper focused right now. Everyone's thinking about the Trump meta and everything like that. If you look at that, right? What took that coin to the next level? Well, the retweets, the mentions, the comments, the upcoming listings. That's what people trade on. And I always like to say on the show or anywhere that price doesn't go up by accident. It goes up because of expected performance that hasn't been actualized yet. So that's really that's what people are all about getting into. And what I'm hearing here is you guys still haven't gotten listed on some of these, different locations. It's upcoming, which is great. You're meeting with marketing companies to add even more fuel, and you're taking a community approach to hear from your community and make sure you're doing the most of what they want, which I think is great. So I just got to give you props, man. I mean, again, this is really cool. I hope it can be a mainstay on the show, because I'd love for the Coinranker family to be able to make some gains on this one, guys. We're finding it here at 5.6 million. Like I mentioned earlier, we have a show Friday. Would love to have you there as well. Just keep getting in the votes. If you want to do a trend spot, whatever you want, would love to take a look at this one again, man.
Awesome. Yeah, I mean, we're big fans. We love what you do. I tune in and with the community. I mean, I'm sure you can see all the purple that's in the chat here, showing you love and support. We're going to keep using the Coinranker bot, and I'm excited to see where your show goes in the future.
Thanks so much.
just have one last thing to add is just, big thank you to the community and all, and how strong and how legendary all of these people have been. I mean, just some of the people that are on the team that have donated so much of their time and effort. I mean, we've got, world class, if you look at the YouTube channel, you'll see some of the videos that are getting put out there by El Kui Trader. Shout out to him. Multiple, full stack developers that are committed around the clock, Bitcoin mining CEOs, other, high net worth individuals. I myself own a marketing company, and I've diverted most of my resources into, making graphics and social media outreach. And then, everyone's extending their connections and bringing them in to really make this project as big as it can be. And I think that's what's really going to set us apart. Because, I mean, we already have the strong branding from Bitcoin. And I mean, as we know, Bitcoin's great and all, but it's kind of like a dinosaur in the terms of crypto. The Solana network is just a little bit better. So we need a Bitcoin on Solana. And it's like, well, why not purple Bitcoin? Because this project was rugged right in the beginning by the developer, and it got, CEO'd. And after it rugged, I think that's why everyone was so excited to get in and was so intrigued, was just because the project just kept running. And it's like, now that we've gotten some organization behind it, it's gone to new heights. I mean, let's just hope Trump isn't launching new coins every
no more
day, right?
coins, please. No more.
Man, what a nightmare.
Oh my God. Yeah, let's
what do you
all
think
hope
of that.
Dude, it sucks. Are you kidding me? It literally sucked all the liquidity out of the market. The main people that won were his insiders, man. Like it's all people that were at that ball, right? Or other people that they kind of gave the nod to that, spent maybe, I don't know, a couple 100,000 and ended up with many, many million. If you look at top traders, it's ridiculous. It's crazy.
It was like 90%, right?
Crazy
I think
money.
It was like 90% of the whole supply. I think was 90% was the top 10 wallet distro.
Oh, it's crazy. Yeah.
Oh God. Well, hopefully it doesn't continue. I really hope so, because it's just been a mess.
I would hope so, because here's the thing: is it's not like 80% of the tokens are burned. 80% is going to be unlocked over a period of time. So it's going to be diluted. It's going to be diluted as the months go on, which is such a shame. But anyways, in the short term, hey, cool, make your gains, redeploy them into projects at a discount, I guess. But I feel really bad for retail. And, working with so many new people that are in crypto, I'm like, man, I'm just putting the warning flags out there. I'm like, be careful, guys. There's other places you can make money. You're going to get wrecked. Please be careful. But anyways, that's a whole nother show, man. But I appreciate you being here, man. Really good insight on purple Bitcoin.
Thanks, Adam. It was a pleasure. We'll be back, I'm sure.
Let's go. Okay. Well, guys, what a way to end out our Solana section. That is purple Bitcoin. Do yourself a favor. Check it out right now at 5.4 mil. Looks like quite a nice little discount. New people putting in some bids. Yeah, guys, for me, it's a definite watch list. I really just think it's a matter of how they take advantage of that upswing. Again, capital getting redeployed in from hopefully gains from Melania and Trump. Anything can happen, but man, they are kind of the epitome of resilience. I mean, they really have been quite resilient.